Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
Okay, so here we are, live with Dr. PHILLIP Appleton. We are so excited about all this. And I have to tell you that I just love having Dr. Appleton on. I mean, he is so charismatic. He is a person that just absolutely, he shines, if you can shine.
Well, thank you.
You shine.
I try to shine.
You do shine.
From morning to night, I try to shine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like this in the evening, too?
Most of the time, I like this personality.
Oh, that's good.
I never change.
No, I know. You do have a great personality. Are your kids like you are? Has it been rubbed off on them?
Yeah, they have to, because my work ethic and my personality.
Right.
My granddaughter is, oh my God, just like me.
Is she?
Oh, photographic memory.
Oh.
Yeah, so
How old is she?
8.
8. Oh, and
yeah.
and I see. Is she the one that lives down here?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're enjoying her.
I see her all the time.
Yeah, I know. It's wonderful to have a grandfather like you.
Cool.
You know, she'll never forget you.
No.
You know that a lot of people
Not
don't.
that I'm leaving yet, but
no,
hopefully.
I know. But you know, a lot of people don't remember their grandparents.
No, that's true. That's true. Especially in today's times, you can FaceTime now. There's so much more you can do.
Yeah, I know.
So even though you're not in the same neighborhood, town, you can see stuff like that.
Right, I know that. But I think what happens is you're not only do you help your patients, but in many ways you have the equipment to do that. We'll talk about the laser in a minute. But I think that a person's personality also is very helpful.
It's so important. When people come to me this Christmas, I got more gifts this year than I ever got before. And people say to me, "You're so different. You don't dress like a medical doctor. You don't dress like a chiropractor. You don't dress like a professor." You've been to my office. It's very low key. It's very, very nice to walk in, comfortable. Everybody's friendly. Most medical offices, when you walk in there, you're smelling all the chemicals and the sterilization of the place. I don't have that in my office. I'm very low key. I'm there to help the patients. I'm there to help you. And I do that every day. Every day I do that.
And let's talk about what you do. The pain part is the most important. Even though you're a chiropractor,
I'm a chiropractor.
And you do that,
for many,
you do
years.
you do acupuncture, but the most important thing is pain. And I remember there was a point when I think I fell or did something, and I had this before I knew you, and I had pain for a day or two. Thank goodness I iced it and I took care of it, right? But it left. But no, then now I'm remembering. Probably 6-7 years ago, I don't know how it even started, I couldn't raise one of my arms. And I thought, what is that?
Right.
And so I actually went to a chiropractor, and he used a form of laser. It was the early laser. He did other things, but it was a form of laser that he also worked on, and it took about, I'd say, 6 to 7 visits. And after that, I could raise my hand with no problem. So what was that?
Well, going back years ago, the lasers were very limited. They only went in. They were like a level 1, a level 2, level 3. Now there's a 4. I use 4s. And it's all by how deep the penetration goes into the muscle. So yes, the light therapy back then, yes, it increased blood flow, it increased circulation, it decreased inflammation, and they worked. But that laser was only on one spot, right?
Yes.
Right? Either a person had to hold it the whole time on the spot.
Yes.
Yeah. But I have robotic lasers, which is like if you came now into my office, you'd be sitting there with goggles, and the laser would be on your shoulder, and it rotate the whole time, which is taking the whole shoulder, not just one part. It's doing the whole capsule. So you're getting the penetration of the new laser where it penetrates 2 to 3 inches in. Now, say your pain doesn't go away in a couple of days of visits. What I will do, I will add acupuncture at the same time that you're getting the laser. And people say, wow, how much does that all cost? We'll go through that. So I do that to take pain away and take swelling away and balance out the energy flow. And people love that. Today's patients, today's human being, they're tired of these drugs. The medical profession, the pharmaceutical profession have ruined us. More people die every day from overdosing. Every day, 89 people overdose in this country on on oxys.
Amazing.
Every single day.
Amazing.
Friends, family, coworkers, people you hear in the news, sports people. It's an addictive thing. It's still going on. It hasn't slowed up. It's still going on. And I had a man that came in the other day. He was 94 years old. And I said, how can I help you? He says, I'm a runner. I said, you're 94 years old and you're a runner? He said, I still do 1 mile a day.
That's fabulous.
But when I get done, my back is killing me, my knee is killing me, but I can't stop. I'm doing this my whole life. And I go to the medical doctor, and what does he give me? Pain pills. And every morning I wake up, and I'm bent over because of the cramping. He says, my neighbors come to you. I want to try this. I want to try the acupuncture. I want to try the laser. I want to try something different so I don't have to take that crap anymore, because that's what it is. You take it in your body. Yes, it does work for a while. Everything works for a while. But after a while, your body says, enough is enough. And I give you an alternative. I always tell people when they come in to either interview me, basically interviewing me, when they come in, they bring their MRIs, they bring their x-rays.
Right.
They bring the husband, they bring the son, they bring everybody in, and we show them the free video, which is like a 5-minute video, and we go through the video and we go through everything, and then they have to decide. And I always tell them, what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
The treatments are $120 for a session. What do you got to lose?
But wait a minute, are they afraid? Forget about the money a minute. You think they're afraid about laser?
A lot of people don't understand it.
Yeah.
You would think with the Star Wars and Zoom and all that stuff, right? You would think by now people would know more about it. But lasers are not just for pain. Lasers are mostly for hair removal, eye surgery, brain surgery.
True.
It's dentists are now doing it.
Yes.
Podiatrists are doing it. Vets are doing it now.
Absolutely.
It's a very well accepted, but it's an expensive modality. It's an expensive equipment, and unfortunately, almost every insurance company does not pay for it.
Well, now, wait a minute. But you've been doing the laser for a long time. Did you ever raise your prices as you got a better laser?
No.
See?
No,
and
I never raised my prices.
You're great.
I'm old school. So, like, I had a new patient this week, and he said to me, you're so cool.
You're so
He
cool.
said, well, I talk to my patients. I speak to them when they get into therapy. I check on it. I'm the only one that does it. No one else in my staff does it. It's my equipment. My staff does not go by near my lasers at all. My lasers are like my baby. I don't have anyone else touching them. One, because they're very expensive. Two, I don't want anyone else doing the laser but me. If I'm not in the office.
Because you're the educated one about it.
Yeah, but I'm doing it. I don't want anybody else doing it. You could train other people. I'm doing this a long time. So if I'm on vacation, the lasers are shut down. If I'm not there, the lasers are not working. The rooms are locked. So the treatment's very comfortable. If it's your low back, you're lying down, go to the bathroom first, because most treatments are 30 minutes. Some, like elbows, are 8 minutes. And there's different areas for different areas of times, of course. But the laser is so cool. I get so many complaints. I get no complaints from my patients. I get complaints on the medical side when the patients go to them and they say, I went to the medical doctor and all they're doing is injecting me pills. And
That's true.
And it's true. It's true.
Yeah, well, we're hearing that. Of course, since you've been coming on the radio, you have really opened up not only my eyes to this, but the effects of laser. And so why would someone want to go even have, where they have injections or they have pills when they can try the laser? I mean, it doesn't make sense for me.
There's one gentleman that came from the show. I did his low back, and he says, can you do my knee? I can't bend my knee. So
really?
I said, next treatment, come in, we'll do some acupuncture and some laser. And he comes back a couple of days later, he goes, my wife, he's probably listening to me now, my wife is so stubborn. She's into the medical aspect. When someone's into the medical aspect, there's no way you're changing this.
You're going to go to a chiropractor?
No,
you
kidding me? I'm going under the knife. I'm going to the rehab center. I'm going for therapy for 4 months. That's my way.
Lay it on me, Dave.
Let's do it. So, and I said to him, and he said, I told her, I said, what do you got to lose?
Yeah.
Your surgery's in February. Go for a few treatments.
Right.
Doesn't work. It's only $120 a session.
So did she come in?
I think Monday maybe she's coming in.
Oh, I mean, it is interesting, isn't it?
It's very interesting when we deal with human beings, because we're human. We're creatures of habit, and we don't like to change. But sometimes you need to change at times. Years ago, none of us had these cell phones, right?
No one
right?
had cell phones.
No one had cell phones. Now, and then when someone knocked on your door, we didn't know who it was.
You're
now
right.
you could be 5 million miles away, and you gotta, what do you want? What are you doing at my door?
Amazing.
Right?
Amazing.
So people have accepted that. But the laser therapy, I always tell all my friends and colleagues, it's a hard sell because you have to be open-minded to it because you have to accept it. You have to accept that the light therapy is going to help you. And I always explain to people, the sun, take the sun away from us, everything dies. Everything dies. So light, you need light to live, and light can help you, and light is safe. You know, the sun does more damage, of course. You know, if you stand and be in the beach or sun poisoning, but laser is safe. No burns, no side effects, no reactions whatsoever. There's 2 patients we can't do. The number one call I get, every time I do the show, the number one call I get is on people who have cancer who are in pain.
All right. Now, why is that?
Well, because the cell therapy and the laser will stimulate the cells. If you're on chemo or cancer, you can't. My own mother-in-law begged me before she passed away, do it. Because she was on the morphine, and she was like drinking this stuff, and didn't even touch the pain. She'd be crying all the time.
Isn't that something? But you can't. Isn't that a shame?
And pregnancies.
That's really a shame.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, if somebody wants just acupuncture, they're not in pain, will you do that for them?
If they're not in pain?
Yeah, they're not in pain. They're coming as they're coming to you as a chiropractic. And they say, I heard that acupuncture is wonderful for just keeping my body in shape. Will you do that?
I try not to do that. Chiropractically, we can do that. Of course, you can. You come in for a chiropractic adjustment.
Okay. And then you get some.
Then we can do that.
Yeah.
You know, keep your body in shape,
Exactly.
keep your body in tune. But acupuncture, I basically do for pain. But I had a patient the other day came in. She for the laser, but I thought she'd be better patient for the acupuncture, and I switched over to the acupuncture. And I've been doing that for years.
But let's go to the chiropractic now again. Do you have many patients coming in on a regular basis, not in pain, but just because they want
adjustments, spinal adjustments? I can do that on a lot. I do that on a lot of people over the years. Don't forget, I'm practicing over 35 years, so
you're just a kid. It's hard to believe.
I was like a youngin. I was a youngin when I started.
Young stud.
Yeah, now I'm an older.
Right.
Now I'm an older youngin.
Right.
But yeah, we have people coming for all the people get in a car accident. They come in for a car accident. And I do the laser, I do physical therapy, I do chiropractic adjustments. They fall, they slip and fall. We do that as well. As a chiropractor, which I'm trained to do, I take care of that. The laser is like the icing on the cake.
I was just going to say that.
It's the icing on the cake. But there's a lot of battles we have to fight because I repeat this all the time. Insurance does not pay for it. Your neighbor tells you, you go to the orthopedist and go for surgery.
Oh, just terrible.
And back surgeries, some are successful. I have my own cousin, and my 2 cousins were at my house one day, and one saying, Irv, don't go for the surgery. Go to Phil. Go to Phil, do the acupuncture laser. And Irv said, no, I am a medical person. I want to have surgery.
Right.
Irv, you really shouldn't do that. You're going to have a lot of problems because he's like 62 at the time. Well, it's years later. Irv now walks with a walker. He has neuropathies in his legs. He texts me today. He goes, the doctor told me it's going to take time, but now it's like 5 years.
I love that. It's going to take time, right? 5 years.
It's sad,
Yeah,
but the medical
terrible.
doctors, like the medical doctors, they do the job. A lot of them do a great job, a wonderful job, and we need them in our society.
Yes.
But they can't see inside what's going on. I call it termites. They don't know how bad the termites are. I don't either know. I don't either. A patient will sit down and they'll be in pain, and I see their face, and they're really miserable. And because the pain just takes everything away from your life. New Year's Eve came, they were stuck in bed. Christmas came, they were stuck in bed. They couldn't travel, go to parties, enjoy the holidays, enjoy their life, live, because the pain, because the popping all these pills and drugs are not helping. I'm not saying I do everything for you 100%. Nobody can do 100%. But I'm a percentage of like at least 80%.
Amazing.
So maybe you can sleep better. Maybe you can walk better. Maybe you go out for dinner better. Maybe you can't be cured, but maybe you could be helped a little bit. Isn't that worth it? What are you taking the pills for?
Sure.
You're taking the pills to feel a little better. You're not taking the pills to be cured. You're not doing that. Because no one's going to tell you, oh, take this pill, you're going to be cured. Yeah, it's not going to happen. But over time, though.
And so, over time. So let's ask you. So let's say someone does fall and they are in pain and they start to come to you. About how long?
If there's no fractures.
All right, no
fractures. If there's fractures, they have to go to the hospital or orthopedist.
Right.
Because if there's a fracture, I'm not touching.
No.
I'm not touching it.
Of course not.
But afterwards, to make it heal faster, come for the laser because the laser will make it heal faster.
And how long does a treatment take? You said 30 minutes?
Well, max is 30. Some, like if I do an elbow, I did elbow on Wednesday or Thursday, and they're coming back today. That was 15 minutes. If it's a thumb problem, carpal tunnel is like 15 minutes.
Oh, carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Let's Let's go back to that.
Let's
because
go back to that one.
So many people. I don't have
well,
it.
You know
so
why? Because everybody's on the stupid keyboard all day long, or they're playing games, or they're texting with their thumbs. So we're using our digits now more than ever before.
Yeah.
Before we used to like eat, draw. Write. Remember writing used to be a big thing years ago?
Oh, yeah,
you remember
right.
Years ago, people used to write letters.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, letters.
Yeah, letters, right? You used to get a letter in the mail.
Well, I have a whole thing on note cards coming up in the January issue about send postcards to people. See, here it is right here. Postcards are magical. Right. It's because, but anyway, getting back to your point. But you remember people used to go on vacation and used to send a postcard to you? Of course,
Hi,
always.
having fun.
Always.
And they would come back from the vacation, and then the relatives would get the letter.
Always.
Right?
We always did that.
I just got your postcard from Hawaii or wherever
true.
you were.
It was great.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to carpal tunnel. So use your chiropractic education. What happens? What causes that?
A lot of things can happen. It can come from the cervical spine. It could be a pinched nerve from your neck.
Down into your...
the nerves go all the way down to your fingertips from your cervical spine. So you can have a neck injury, you have stress, you have tension, you have any type of surgery that you had in your cervical spine years ago, or injury or damage, it does that damage to the nerve. Or it's an entrapment into the carpal tunnel area in your wrist, where your hands can go numb. I've done a bunch of them when I've done lasers treatment on it, and one of the patients came from the show that I did, and
carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel, he came in. And I love when people come in. They
go both wrists.
Usually both.
Really?
Yeah. More your dominant side. So if you're right-handed or tennis player and the right-handed golfer, artist, painter, whatever, that would be more on the one side.
And so
more people have pain on the dominant side, like the shoulder, the elbow, the back, the leg.
Interesting.
The dominant side.
Okay, so they come in with carpal tunnel, and is it painful?
What, the treatment or the...
No, not the treatment isn't. Is carpal tunnel painful?
Yeah.
Is it...
When you start to lose your feeling in your fingers, or you get pain. There's two parts of the nerve. One's pain or one's numbness. Or you get both, or you get none. If you have no problem, you have none. But you start getting numbness or pain, then the nerve is starting to be impinged. So what the laser does, it goes into the area, and it causes increased blood flow and oxygen. It opens it up. Instead of squeezing, like a hose, when you kink a hose, very little water comes out. It's like the same thing. So I've done that. I had, we talked about acupuncture. I do acupuncture. People come in for stress, tension, anxiety. People can't sleep. People can't heat. I have all kind of problems. I have one of my friends now coming into me because he has neck pain and it's going into his ear. So he's going to an ear specialist. He's wearing those Ys in his ears now to take the pain away from his ears and his neck. And I say, what do you got to lose? If I help you, I help you. If I don't, I don't. I'll be a hero. I'm not going to charge you. You're my friend. That's not for you out there, but that's for my friends and family. So
it's a blood flow that you're now bringing back. Is that what it's doing?
Well, the blood flow is increasing wellness and decreased swelling and helping the area heal.
So, let's go back to the seriousness. There are people who have to have operations on they cut something for the...
Oh, they cut in there to open up with a nerve. But I've had the one that came from the show, he had it both done. He had it done about a year ago.
Yeah.
And he's not better.
Oh, and that was painful, isn't it, to have that done?
He had both done. Today, they do, instead of doing one knee, they do both knees, and they do one hip, they do both hips. It's like crazy. I grew up as conservative. You do one area at a time. If it works, then the other one is like changing your tires. They want to all change all 4 tires.
So after someone's had an operation, you're still able now to go back and help them.
Because what happens, the scar tissue builds up.
That's what I was going to ask you.
The scar tissue builds up.
So what happens with the laser with scar tissue?
The increased blood flow again. Increased blood flow will cause it to break up.
Well, that's marvelous. Then you can have that done.
But we don't. It's like, again, 80% of the people I can help. The 20% I can't. I had one person call me on some the craziest things they call me for, and that my girl.
Like what?
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. I can't.
Okay.
I can't. Go into
you
it.
can't talk about it on the radio show.
Really? You actually thought about this? Call me? No. But anyone that has a problem, my phone number is 954.
Yeah, let's do that again. Right.
954-973-0710.
Right.
I'm in Pompano, next to World of Palm Air.
Right.
1215 South Powerline Road, Pompano Beach, Florida.
Dr. Philip Appleton.
Call
Remember
me.
that.
Bring me your MRIs. Bring me your X-rays. If I can't help you, we'll part as friends. But a lot of times, I can guide you to the right way of helping you. Why be in pain? I don't wish pain on anybody. I wish wellness on everybody. I wish peace on earth. But unfortunately, that can't happen.
Yeah, right. But getting rid of your pain can.
Well, you can do the best. I do the best I can. I'm there 6 days a week. I'm there all the time.
Oh, I know.
Come visit me, call me, and you'll see the video. You've seen the video, Anita.
It's fabulous.
The video's great.
Yeah.
It's a 5-minute video, or you can go online and you can see it online, all my stuff online. You can see all my reviews and everything. I help a lot of people, and that makes me feel really happy and good.
Yeah, I was going to say, and that's why you are so energetic and you come here early in the morning. Now, you know that Dr. Appleton's going to rush out of here and go because he has a full day of...
I have a morning of patients.
Of patients
waiting. It was a holiday, so what happens, because I'm closed on one day...
Everybody
backs up. But,
and they need to see you.
I do the best I can.
But you do a
If
good
you have a
job.
problem, why be in pain? If you can try to avoid it, come. It's not that very expensive. I'm there to help you.
Let me give you his cell phone again. It's 954-973-0710. That's 954-973-0710. And you can get on his website, which is AppletonChiro.com. Anyone with the name of Appleton, I love it. Think of apples and an apple a day, and you can have.
I think Apple Computer took my name.
That one. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, yeah.
My name.
So, Dr. Appleton, thank you very much for being here. We'll see you next week.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Any questions? Call.
Definitely
we'll help you
call.
out.
Please do that. And I was happy to hear about this carpal tunnel because I do know some people with that, and they're always talking about, I guess I have to get an operation. And I'm going to now tell them.
You still may have to do that. I'm not saying no, but you may still need to do that. Or maybe you had the operation, and now years later, you're still having problems. What do you got to lose?
So, and the other thing you said today, and I just want to go over that if you feel any numbness in your fingers or hands, the laser can help that? Yes.
Most time. I have people who come with neuropathies, and I've helped them with that. I've helped a lot of people. We do it together. I work for the patient, okay? I work for you.
I know you do.
As a doctor, you're there and you think that you have to do everything because you're a doctor. No, but when a patient comes to me, I tell my patients, I work for you. You tell me what's wrong with you. I will help you, but we have to do it together. Without the patient, I'm nothing.
Yeah, okay, we're going to end it with that because we have another person. But let me just tell you something that you need to really deal with Dr. Appleton. I can tell you personally, he is one wonderful guy. Thank you, Dr. Appleton.
Have a happy holiday.